Well, guys, another crazy day at Talladega, and Richard Childress gets their second win of the season. How's it going, y'all? My name is Solomon Mashuli, and welcome to Back in the Draft. Today, we're going to be talking about some details of the Talladega race and Richard Childress' second win of the season and other stuff like Talladega. So, yeah, let's get started. So, frankly, on the start of the race, we have a caution on the very start of the race. Well, I mean, like, not on lap one, but I mean, like, a couple laps later. Michael McDowell spun out because of a tire issue. The tire literally blew out just in a couple laps. And I'm like, how does a tire blow out on the like in the first couple of laps at a super speedway race? You're gonna need like 50 laps in order for that to happen. So yeah, that came out, and then we were like having problems with pit road stuff and stuff like that. Like we have like we had some cars coming into pit road, Chase Briscoe being one of them. There was a total of two. Um, they all just spun out entering pit road. I guess because they were like speeding a bit too much. But yeah. And Chase Briscoe, I mean, something happened to his front left or something like that. It was like it couldn't move, so he stood there, and then and that brought out the second caution, and then after that, no caution, no caution for the rest of stage one. Chase Elliott was able to win it. Chase Elliott, the stage one winner. Alex Bowman rounds it up in second, and Ross Chastain finishes in third. Now for stage two. Guess what? As far as I'm concerned, no yellow. There was no caution at all. They just raced to the green checkered. And then, exiting the trioval, Eric Almirola did what I believe Kevin Harvick did it in 2011, I believe. So Kevin Harvick pulled off a move on Jamie McMurray, pulled to the outside to steal the win. That's frankly what Eric Almirola did, but for the stage two finish. Eric Almirola, stage two winner, Chase Elliott in second, and Kevin Harvick, the guy I just mentioned, in third. And then we go to good old stage three, and that's where all the chaos happens. And then, I mean, like, most of the racing, I mean, like, it was no caution, no caution. Like, I think we were like, I don't know, 40 laps in with no caution. And then there was a caution. Noah Gragson bumped Harrison Burton, or they ran over. It looked like this one little hump on the entrance of turn three. I mean, like it wasn't a big enough bump just to like easily start a crash. It was just like a very tiny bump, like say like this size in human ways, I guess. I don't know. But after those two ran over it, Noah Gragson and Harrison Burton got like in a very uncomfortable spot to do the bump draft duo or something like that. And then Harrison Burton slid to the infield, but he kept it. I mean, like I think he kept it down there. I mean, like I thought he was gonna like try to overcorrect it. Maybe he went up the track a little bit, but then like just like psych physics, I'm staying in the inside. So no damage to him, but there were some damage to other cars. Well, not to Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon just spun around, and then that was it. Todd Gilliland and Zane Smith, I believe. Yeah, Todd Gilliland and Zane Smith got tangled up in it. I believe one of them got wrecked out of it. So yeah, that's how it all went for that crash. And then we go to the next one. Five laps to go. Corey LaJoie got to the back end of Joey Logano because Joey Logano got side drafted by another car. At the exit of turn two, Corey LaJoie bumped him and it was just enough to start another crash. Joey Logano, he was obviously in it. Corey LaJoy, Ricky Stenhouse, Daniel Suarez, he got like a little bit of a side damage. I mean, like it wasn't enough for him to get him out. So he was, let's just metaphorically say okay. And yeah, we had another crash. So the meme just pumped into my head. Wee wee, there was a big crash. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that Harrison Burton was also in it as well. He mostly just like got loose, spun around, and then just ran into the inside wall, and then that was it for him. No, Harrison Burton did not get loose. William Byron was trying to like avoid the crash, but I guess like he was trying to make some room for himself. Made contact with Harrison Burton, and then Harrison Burton just went. Yeah, so that's what happened. Same Harrison Burton did not get loose. William Byron accidentally ran into Harrison Burton, spun him around, and that's what happened. And here we go. 2 laps to go. Ain't that everybody's favorite? I think on the entrance of or almost at the exit of turn 2, it was Kyle Busch and Noah Gragson leading the field, and then Ross Chastain, you know how much of a fighter he is. He wants to make sure that he has a chance to win a race. So frankly, Ross Chastain saw an opening under Noah Gragson. Ross Chastain tried to, attempt to make the pass. Noah Gragson, he tried to block. He was just a bit late. And then the 3 leaders made contact, and then Noah Gragson went around, and then there was another crash. And then Kyle Larson, he was spinning as well, but Ryan Preece, as Kyle Larson came back up to the track, Ryan Preece, like in front of him was just like a big opening, so he just took it. He just full gas it, tried to make sure that he gets out of it. Like Kyle Larson, he just came back up in time, and then I'll tell you what, it was a hard hit. It was one hard hit for Kyle Larson. I'm like my older brother's going like, oh my gosh, he must have got a whiplash from that, right? Or that's gotta cause a whiplash. I mean, like, thank God you have like these. It's the things like once you get into the cockpit, it's the things that protect your head from like going like bang 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 bang. And then we came to the final lap. So frankly, it was the besties, Ryan Blaney and Bubba Wallace, leading him to turn 1. Ryan Blaney came down, Bubba Wallace came down with them. He kind of like overdid it a little bit, but somehow recovered. And then Blaney looked to his outside. Bubba blocked, and then he got very loose, and then came back down the track, and then collected more cars, and that's when the caution came out. Yeah, all hell broke loose, and then Kyle Busch, who was right behind Ryan Blaney and Bubba Wallace, won the race. And I'll tell you what, it was lucky. Lucky. He even said it when he was with Jamie Little. And he's like, well, sometimes you gotta be lucky in these races. And I'm like, it's true. These super speedway races are unpredictable. And we all know that there's gonna be chaos happening because they get antsy and stuff like that. So yeah. And think of it, Richard Childress's second win this season, and with Kyle Busch. I'll tell you what, guys, you better be prepared for him because he is gonna come out like a dark horse when it comes down to the playoffs. And I doubt it. He's gonna be the only one, but he will be a dark horse in the playoffs. At least that's my concern right now. At least that's what I think right now. So there you have it, folks. That's my review, or should I say recap, of this year's April Talladega race. So thank you guys for watching today's Back in the Draft episode. Really hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and see you later. Goodbye, and tune to you next time. And as you can see, I'm actually working on the Battle of the YouTubers final regular season race before championship cut Talladega race. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.